Get up and go with Dunken and Carly on demand.
We're going to tell you the number one reason that people leave a hotel with or without a refund in just a second. But first, we've been talking about this on Facebook. Tanya, what happened to you?
We had just walked in our room, sat our stuff down, and we went to pull the covers back, and there was blood on the sheets. And she didn't believe me at first. I'm like, well, then come see for yourself. And she was like, well, we just changed them today. I said, obviously not, because there's blood on my sheets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you,
I'm
lady.
leaving at that point. Are you asking for a different room, or are you leaving at that point, Carly? I think I'm leaving.
I think it depends on the rest of the hotel. Like, if everything else is great, but the sheets are bad, then maybe I'll just ask for another room.
So, we're talking nightmare hotel experiences. One time in Memphis,
That sounds like a real good start to a story.
Yeah,
one time in Memphis.
So we're road tripping to New Orleans, and we're like, we're going to go as far as we can for as long as we can. And once we get tired, we're going to pull. It's like 2 a.m. Pull over at this Days Inn in Memphis.
Okay.
I think it was actually in Arkansas, like right outside of Memphis.
Okay, yeah.
But it's one of these crappy hotels where the doors are on the outside.
Oh, yeah, one of those.
And it's 2 stories, and we are put in the second story. So we walk up the steps, go in the room, and all we can smell is smoke. The people below us were smoking. Yes. Which I'm okay with, like legalize it.
Uh-huh, yep.
But that's not all they were smoking. They were smoking ribs at 2 a.m. on a charcoal grill.
I mean, when you got the munchies, you got the munchies, but my God.
Dude, it was 2 a.m. and the smoke, the way the hotel, it was like a wind tunnel, so that charcoal grill, Weber grill smoke was coming right up into our room.
Oh, ick.
If we would have stayed there, we would have died of smoke inhalation.
Well, and yeah, like you do you, man, but holy cow, what are you hotboxing the hotel room downstairs?
Yeah, so I quickly realized this is not a hotel where travelers stay. This is a long-term hotel.
Right. Right. One of those.
We got out of there pretty quick. Open up our app and chat with us right now. What's your worst hotel experience? What caused you to leave with or without a refund?
Shauna said that they went into their hotel room and the room smelled horrible. There was mold in the bathtub, and the balcony sliding door on the 10th floor, by the way, was broken, wouldn't shut or lock, and she had her kids with her. She was like, I don't trust my kids.
No, that's
that's scary.
You got to at least change rooms at that point.
Right, for sure.
You had to change rooms here when you came here to train.
I did.
So Carly was working for us in Faribault. We put her up in a room when she was coming over here to train with KROC.
Yes.
And you had a little bug problem.
Yeah, so the room that I stayed in it was fine when I first got there, had no issues. I mean, I dropped my stuff off and came to the studio. I didn't spend the night before coming here. Mm-hmm. But then I went back to get ready for bed and went into the bathroom for the first time, and it was sticky. There was red sticky stuff. I don't know, maybe a kid had spilled a popsicle or something, but obviously nobody came and cleaned it or didn't clean it very well. And there were
a million ants.
There were ants everywhere. And I was like, I need a new room, please. Thank you.
Is that your worst hotel experience?
I think so. I mean, I stayed in one in high school. That was just really sketchy, but it wasn't it wasn't bad enough that we switched rooms.
I stayed in a place, and I've told this story, I think, on the radio. I stayed in a place in Kansas City. We walked into the bathroom was, the bathroom is right there when you walk in.
Yes.
It was covered in hair. There was hair all over the floor, all over the toilet, all over the sink.
Oh, ick. Oh, my.
Literally looked like Bigfoot shaved himself.
I can't even handle my husband's hair on the sink.
All right. Open our app and chat with us right now. What's a reason that you left a hotel with or without a refund? We'll tell you the number one reason that people leave a hotel with or without a refund in just a second. But first, we got to talk with Heather in Stewartville. You stayed at a haunted hotel?
Well, our TV would go on and off, and it was staticky. And then sometimes, I woke up in the middle of the night and looked over, and my glass of water was stirring. You know what I mean? Someone had just stirred it or something. The ice was twirling around in there. Pretty weird.
Yeah, that is pretty weird. I'm definitely asking for a refund at that point.
No.
You would love that?
I would. I would pee myself, but I would stay.
No.
I love the idea of haunted things, but I don't know that I'd actually make it.
Open the 106.9 KRLC app and chat with us right now. What caused you to leave a hotel?
Candace said that her and her friend were on a road trip. They just booked whatever was available, as we learned from your story. That's a bad idea.
Not a good idea.
Don't do that. She said, we walked in and ran out. Saw hundreds of roaches when I turned the lights on.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't stay at a hotel that has bugs.
Oh, God.
But like a few ants probably wouldn't bother me. You see,
but when you see one ant,
I know.
There's more.
It makes me like my skin tingle just thinking about it. Trying to sleep in a bed knowing there's ants all around you.
Oh, God.
No,
and
thank you.
I'm so paranoid that now I check the mattress for bed bugs, too. It doesn't matter how nice the hotel is. I always pull the sheets back and check.
Bed bugs. That's the number one reason that people will leave a hotel.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ask for a refund.
100%.
Duh, because those bed bugs, they'll get into your luggage.
Yeah. Then you take them with you. Ooh.
And you're screwed.
Ooh, this is scary. Stacy said that her and her family went to a hotel, noticed something weird was going on. They were hanging out at the pool, saw a bunch of cop cars coming in, and found out at the front desk that the room next to theirs was a hostage situation.
Oh, my God.
She was like, we got the kids in the car and left.
All right, we're not going to top that.
No, absolutely not. I mean, like, that's scary. It's not, like, gross, like a lot of these are, but that's horrifying.
This is going to sound really bad, and I don't want it to be. I'm just a curious person.
Okay.
I probably would have stayed at the poolside, and, like, I want to see how this plays out. Praying that it works out for the hostage, right?
Well,
but, like,
absolutely.
How often in your life are you going to be able to see something like that? Never.
Oh, my God. Be like, kids, actually, we're going to stay here for a little bit. Get back in the pool.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
All right, what's your nightmare hotel story? Open our app and chat with us. So this survey, Carly, says the number one reason people leave a hotel with or without a refund is bed bugs. Number 2 is a bad smell.
Yeah, because I would not want to smell any stank if I'm spending the night somewhere.
Explain this one to me. Number 3, 66% of people, which means 34% of people are okay with it.
Okay.
66% of people said they would bolt immediately if they found a hidden camera. What? If I find a hidden camera, I'm out of there right away. Like,
see, okay, so I was trying to think of why people would stay because you said that. I feel like people would cover the camera.
I would still think if that's one camera, there's probably got to be another one in here too.
Yeah, that's my mindset.
Because they want to get all angles of this booty. All right, Carly, tell us about your weekend.
Well, I was super nerdy this weekend, and I played Dungeons and Dragons, and I went to the zoo.
I like how you say you were super nerdy this weekend.
It was great. I was
Carly is super
nerdy
every day.
I was extra nerdy this weekend.
There we go. So Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Cool.
I know.
Where do you play that at? Their mom's basement?
No. I have some friends up in the cities, and we've only played a couple of times together, but we get together every once in a blue moon and
at their
play.
house?
So yeah, we switch who hosts.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
I'll probably pass on the Dungeon and Dragon party. But the other thing you did this weekend sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, so then we went to the Minnesota Zoo and went to their Adults Night Out thing, which was, so it's 18 plus. They have...
what was the time on this? Like 4 p.m. to 10 p.m.?
5 to 8:30.
Okay.
And they had bars set up around the zoo so you could get drinks and go explore like the Tropics Trail. They had the Minnesota Trail open. They didn't have the rest of the outside stuff open. I don't think
cold?
Because it's cold.
Yeah.
You know. But then exploring all the sea life and everything.
Was there a lot of people there?
Geeking out. Oh yeah, it was busy, and the dolphins are still there.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was awesome. I could have sat there and watched the dolphins all day.
Is this something they're going to do again? Soon?
I believe
I know they
so.
do it like twice a year, but do they do it for a couple weekends in a row?
They're doing it way more now.
Okay.
Because they had one in July. July. I wish it was July.
January?
January. They did it.
Jay.
They did it in January. They did it in February. They did it this month, obviously. And then they're doing another one next month.
All right, so once a month kind of thing, yeah. How much?
They've been pounding it out recently, so because it's been super popular.
How much is a ticket?
$15.
plus the price to get into the zoo?
Nope. $15 to get in and for parking.
And then you got to buy your drinks
per person.
inside.
And then, drinks inside.
How much are the drinks?
Beer was like $9. Wine was $9, I think.
All right. So
mixed
expensive,
drink
but
was
pretty much what you're going to pay
$12
anytime you go out.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So, and you can have a drink while you're watching the animals. Hello. That sounds awesome.
It does actually sound kind of fun.
It was so fun.
All right. Check that out. Look up the Minnesota. I think we have a story on that.
Yes. I don't think it's updated. I think I might have written it. I don't think it's updated, though, because I want to say the April one that they announced, that was pretty recent.
Carly's going to get you those updated details a little bit later today on the 106.9 KROC app.
There's a new food trend on TikTok. Woo!
All right, tell me more.
People are putting a scoop of peanut butter in their ramen to get extra protein. Thoughts? You're nodding, shrugging.
Yeah, I tried that.
See, and to me, it sounds like
Asian food, like
they
use a lot of peanut butter,
peanut
chicken or whatever.
Yeah, there's like a peanut noodle something that I was literally planning meals for this week, and I was like, oh, I haven't made that in a while because that's literally a recipe in one of my cookbooks.
All right.
So I mean, it's like a poor man's.
Right? There's nothing wrong with
peanut
that.
butter noodle, whatever.
You gotta spice up your ramen somehow.
I mean, this is true. Yeah. So I'm actually not mad about it. Dairy Queen has reopened in Rochester, not the North Broadway location. The one over by Best Buy has reopened.
Oh, that's the close one to me. That's dangerous.
Ooh. Now, of course, the North Broadway one, everybody wants to know when they're going to be reopening. No word on that yet. They posted on Facebook saying that they're hoping that, it's coming. Basically, it's coming. And they'll update everybody.
Well, 1 week from today is Free Cone Day.
True.
So hopefully they're open by then. Mm-hmm. The details on Dairy Queen's Free Cone Day on our app.
AAA says that prices are going to fall on gas over the summer. So gas prices should drop.
This is all good news
instead of go up. I know.
I like it.
And finally, there is a huge event coming up next Saturday in downtown Rochester. It's called the Rochester Thaw.
It's going to be awesome.
It's 6 stages with 30 performers across the 6 stages.
If you like music, you're going to love this.
Yes, because I believe they're all bands.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an all-day event downtown at different spots. Like the Chateau Theater, there will be performances at Blue Duck.
Cafe Steam has a...
Cafe Steam, yep. The one on Broadway, not the Discovery one, but
you get your ticket, and then you can just bounce around.
Yep.
You can sit down, and you're like, this isn't my vibe. I'm going to go check out the other band.
Go to the other one. Yeah, right.
What a fun, cool experience.
So cool.
Yeah. You can get all the details on that music festival and get more local news on the 106.9 KROC app.
Dunken and Carly, weekday mornings on 106.9 KROC.